Hello and welcome to Marketing Edge on TV, Nigerians' leading initiative in the business of brand management and the management of brand business. It is a 30-minute wholesome package that comprises brand news, branding focus, and industry conversation, all in a mix encompassing thorough and in-depth, all aimed at promoting the brand idea. I'm Ogali Abikele Mafro.
Let's hear it from the brand builders, brand enthusiasts, brand promoters, and brand heroes. The 2022 edition of Marketing Edge Awards and Marketing Summit honors outstanding marketing professionals at a two-in-one epoch-making event, which holds on Friday, September 16th, 2022. Guest speakers at the Marketing Summit, Mrs. Tolulope Adedeji, Marketing Director and Board Member, AB InBev West Africa, and Mr. Emeka Okeke, Founder and CEO, Media Fuse Densu. Special guest of honor and keynote speaker at the award night, Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Special guest of honor, Executive Governor of Ogun State, Prince Dapo Abiodun, who will also deliver the opening remarks at the event. Venue, Harbour Point Hall, Victoria Island. Time, 5 p.m. prompt. Attendance is strictly by invitation. Marketing Edge, promoting the brand idea.
Good to have you back. First on Marketing Edge on TV is Brand News, where we bring you the latest developments around brands and in the field of marketing, advertising and communication in Nigeria and around the world. Now on Brand News, leading advertising and marketing magazine Marketing Edge publication will hold its annual Stakeholders Summit and Marketing and Advertising Excellence Awards on Friday, 16th, 2022. The two-in-one event, which holds at the prestigious Harbour Point Hall, Victoria Island, will have the Executive Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, as keynote speaker, the Executive Governor of Ogun State, Dapo Abiodun, as special guest of honor, among several other distinguished personalities. Commenting on the award, publisher and CEO Mr. John Ajayi described the event as another demonstration of the company's doggedness and commitment to the vision of promoting the brand idea while expanding the frontier of marketing and advertising knowledge.
The awards is meant to recognize, reward, and encourage creativity, creative excellence in the different sectors of the industry, as well as across the industries. We also try to create an ambience, a social ambience, where we can bond us in the private sector with the political elites. We are doing this as a way of further encouraging recognition for those people who are engaged in the business of brand management and the management of brand business. And of course, the award we've given over the years have gone a long way in stimulating positive competitive practice, among various players and operators.
The summit, built to hold earlier in the day, will have a lineup of highly intellectual advertising and marketing experts, which include co-founder and CEO of Eskimi, Vikas Pochis, President of the Experiential Marketers Association of Nigeria, Tunji Adeyinka, Marketing Director, AB InBev, Tolulope Adedeji, Managing Partner and Group Chief Executive Officer, Media Fuse Densu International, Emeka Okeke, amongst others. Nigeria's leading fast food franchisee Eat and Go has concluded its 10th anniversary celebrations as it rolls out fresh projections in terms of growth, expansion plans, innovations, and market penetration pan-Africa. Speaking to Marketing Edge in an interview on some of the major wins and challenges of the past 10 years, CEO Eat and Go Limited, Mr. Patrick McMichael, explained that although they were different chalks that could naturally have crumpled most companies and altered their growth stories, Eat and Go is proudly standing and forging ahead.
And for us, that's all about what are customers saying about us, What do they think of our competitors? What do they want from us? And so as we look at our plans and how we can be more innovative and a better business supporting our customers, it's their opinion that matters. It's always good as an entrepreneur to be thinking from the customer's angle first and then working backwards. Too many companies think about, I want to launch this, I want to do this, and the customer should buy this. Okay. Whereas I look at it things a little bit differently as CEO of Eat and Go, is that what do the customers want? And then let's work on that.
Eat and Go commenced operations in August 2012 with the opening of its Saka Tunubu store with the brands Domino's Pizza and Cold Stone Creamery, which received instant validation from the market. It has since expanded to several regions across the country, including Port Harcourt, Abuja, Enugu, Ilorin, Akure, and Ibadan. In line with its tagline, Do More, Spectranet, a pioneer internet service provider, has launched another innovative service of voice technology with Whitel Dex phones specifically designed to provide both voice and data connectivity. Speaking during the launch of Whitel, Mr. Ajay Awashti, Chief Executive Officer of Spectranet, said the launch of Whitel is a significant step for the company as the introduction of the product is the first of its kind in the Nigerian market.
You do not have to have a device for voice and a device for data. This is a router. Basically, it's a modem or a router, as you call it, internet modem, and which also speaks, let's say, call it that way, right? It has the facility to make voice calls, right? So when you keep it here, 10 people can connect to this. So it creates a Wi-Fi environment here, 10 people can latch onto it. You also want to make a call, you can make a call and receive calls simultaneously. So it makes life easy in that sense. When you're recharging, you do not have to buy multiple recharges for voice or data. You have to just buy one data bundle or whatever. You get both voice and data built into that. Incidentally, this offering is first time in Nigeria. Nobody else has offered this kind of product in the Nigeria right now. So we are coming out first time. As far as VoLTE is concerned, we are again the first ISP in Nigeria to offer voice over LTE.
According to him, the combination of voice and data in one device is now the new normal, and this will be of great advantage to subscribers who intend to reduce call and data costs for their homes and businesses. AdSpots, a leading digital solutions company, has announced the launch of an advertising space buying portal to facilitate easy access to media channels for advertising purposes. According to the Chief Executive Officer, CEO of AdSpots Digital Solutions Company, the platform seeks to make advertising more inclusive and accessible to businesses who may not have the requisite knowledge of the various media channels. AdSpots Digital Solutions is a data and technology company that creates solutions that help brands, agencies, and media houses operate efficiently and profitably. First Bank of Nigeria Limited has announced that it will host the Financial Markets Dealers Association quarterly meeting scheduled to hold at Federal Palace Hotel, Victoria Island, Lagos. The event, themed Nigeria Microeconomic Development and Outlook (IMF View), is slated to hold on Friday, 16 September 2022, with the IMF resident representative for Nigeria as keynote speaker. According to the Executive Director, Treasury, Financial Institutions and International Banking, First Bank of Nigeria Limited, the 2022 quarterly meeting of the Financial Markets Dealers Association of Nigeria will pivot to the continued growth of the financial market in the country. The Financial Markets Dealers Association quarterly meeting is the principal interface with the monetary authorities through policy advocacy and engagement aimed at promoting sound markets ethical conducts comparable to international standards that facilitate liquidity, transparency, and price discovery and engendering market deepening. Well, that was brand news. Next is branding forecast after this break.
Let's hear it from the brand builders, brand enthusiasts, brand promoters, and brand heroes. The 2022 edition of Marketing Edge Awards and Marketing Summit honors outstanding marketing professionals at a 2-in-1 epoch-making event, which holds on Friday, September 16th, 2022 Guest speakers at the Marketing Summit, Mrs. Tolulope Adedeji, Marketing Director and Board Member, AB InBev West Africa, and Mr. Emeka Okeke, Founder and CEO, Media Fuse Densu. Special guest of honor and keynote speaker at the award night, Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Special guest of honor, Executive Governor of Ogun State, Prince Dapo Abiodun, who will also deliver the opening remarks at the event. Venue, Harbour Point Hall, Victoria Island. Time, 5 p.m. prompt. Attendance is strictly by invitation. Marketing Edge, promoting the brand idea.
Now on Branding Focus. Using journalistic storytelling about a brand or business with the goal of marketing, improving public relations, or building awareness about the brand is unique. Like in traditional journalism, brand journalists focus on telling a true objective story about a brand and all its attributes, highlighting its value proposition and goals, as well as industry trends and pressing social issues. For 19 years and still counting, Marketing Edge, Nigeria's foremost brand and marketing publication as a brand, has succeeded in advancing brand awareness and relationships while breaking new grounds. In the realms of advertising and marketing journalism, Marketing Edge, which debuted in 2003, has since risen to prominence through its mantra of promoting the brand idea. So far, the organization has developed multimedia channel platforms that deliver great value enhancements and exceptional product offerings. These media channels include Marketing Edge Publications Print, Marketing Edge on TV, Marketing Edge Online, Marketing Edge Daily Newsletter, and some of the most cutting-edge news headlines on LED billboards. Marketing Edge on TV was launched in 2018 with the express purpose of advancing brands and marketing reports and also providing a kaleidoscope of events and advancement in the Nigerian IMC industry. Since its commencement, the program has regularly featured the best competitors, gladiators, and professionals in Nigeria's competitive brand management industry. A special analytical news feature session called Brand in Focus is included in a half-hour television program which is known for featuring high-caliber industry celebrities discussing industry-related topics. Following this launch was the relaunch of the Marketing Edge website in 2020 due to the demands of the COVID-19 pandemic and the realities of the digital age. Organizations all over the world have had to alter their operating structures, and in order to show how this brand serves this objective, Marketing Edge revamped its website in line with its vision of running a world-class business in the post-digital era. All of these initiatives were created with the intention to enhance its brand awareness while breaking news in the current landscape of brand journalism, which includes the marketing and advertising platforms. What's more, as part of its continued pursuit for excellence, Marketing Edge created the National Marketing Stakeholders Summit and the Brand and Advertising Excellence Awards in 2013. The initiative serves as a platform for honoring outstanding individuals and corporate organizations in the creative field, as well as creating an atmosphere for stakeholder engagement to help the IMC sector move forward. The program, a two-in-one industry initiative, is created with the dual goals of advancing marketing and advertising skills while promoting the brand idea. The annual and quarterly summits feature panels of very intelligent industry thought leaders and experts who have been tried and trusted to provide the current compass in charting highly enlightened routes for players in the marketing service business. Well, that was Branding Focus. Next is Industry Conversation, where we have interactions with men and women who have made great impact in the business of brand management. This week, we have with us the CEO of Nimbus Media after this break.
Let's hear it from the brand builders, brand enthusiasts, brand promoters, and brand heroes. The 2022 edition of Marketing Edge Awards and Marketing Summit honors outstanding marketing professionals at a two-in-one epoch-making event which holds on Friday, September 16th, 2022. Guest speakers at the Marketing Summit, Mrs. Tolulope Adedeji, Marketing Director and Board Member, AB InBev West Africa, and Mr. Emeka Okeke, Founder and CEO, Media Fuse Densu. Special guest of honor and keynote speaker at the award night, Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Special guest of honor, Executive Governor of Ogun State, Prince Dapo Abiodun, who will also deliver the opening remarks at the event. Venue, Harbour Point Hall, Victoria Island. Time, 5 p.m. prompt. Attendance is strictly by invitation. Marketing Edge, promoting the brand idea.
Hello and welcome to Industry Conversation, a segment on Marketing Edge on TV where we have interactions with men and women who have made great impact in the business of brand management. Well, today we have with us the CEO of Nimbus Media, Olawale Adekoge. You're welcome to Industry Conversation.
Nice to.
And I like the smile on your face.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, so Nimbus Media is celebrating a decade of, excellent services to its clients. How would you describe the growth trajectory of the company?
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you for that question. You give me an opportunity to say something about something that it means a lot to me. We've been working on this for a long time, even before we started out as a company, a registered company. We've been working on this idea to have screens at places and do things that we were seeing in other parts of the world that were not being done like that in Nigeria. At airports, you see different things. Of course, that time to now, the landscape has changed a lot. A lot of new players have come in and are doing great things, amazing things, super things. So we started out trying to implement this at Tedro Show. But we're not able to. And the opportunity came to implement it at Ikeja City Mall. And so circa 2011, 2012, we're able to do this at Ikeja City Mall. And not until 2013 till we got our first client check. Mm-hmm. So that was a story of resilience for us in terms of, weathering the storm. Of course, support from family and friends and other investors that have been very, very supportive to be able to help us to achieve this. And looking back at, after the first place, then we were in 4 places, from 4 places, that's shopping malls, to 7 shopping malls, to now we're at 13 shopping malls. And by the end of next month, we'll be at 24 different locations around Nigeria. And that's just the beginning for us. We see that as really like a validation of what we wanted to do in the first place, which is just provide something different, aesthetically pleasing and impactful that could pass around messages to people in the environment. Seeing how it was done outside Nigeria, being able to just replicate something like that here. Of course, clients have jumped on board, been so supportive. Media independent agencies have also been great collaborators to us over these years. Working with their clients, working with us, have been super supportive. And, the landlords also, for these landlords that have trusted in us over these years also, it's really just a time for us to just appreciate them. So to appreciate everybody, we've looked at a lot of things that we're going to do. And the truth of the matter is that we started this business to show other businesses to the world, not ourselves, other businesses. So even though we're a business, our business is showcasing other businesses. So in this sense, we've been looking at it. Most of the businesses we serve are big businesses that they have big budget. But then when you look at the landscape in Nigeria, the businesses that really need this are actually smaller businesses that nobody knows. So we've always been about how can we showcase those businesses that really need this? We started something called Nominate a Charity back then to boost visibility for charities. Then we're focusing on charities. But as time has gone by, I have realized, and a lot of people have realized, that what people need is not charity. And though, yes, organizations that are doing, non-for-profit things, they are to be respected and to be loved and cherished. But the organizations that are trying to make a profit, they are to be respected and cherished just as much. Anybody that is trying to, make an honest living, push their business, be innovative, start something, it's a lot. So how can we support them too? And we looked at that and we changed the Nominate a Charity to Nimbus Aid Project. So Nimbus Aid Project is now what we're trying to use to support small businesses, support people that are trying to make a way for themselves, that are pushing, that are doing great. So this year we're looking at pre-seed tech businesses, and we're looking at women-led businesses. So at the end of the whole thing, 10 businesses that fall under this category will each get 2 million naira worth of exposure on our network around Nigeria. And each of them are also going to get so many other opportunities also, because we've actually got some big partners on board, to push this with us. They buy into it. And they're also going to be offering some things to these people. I won't mention the names of the partners now, but they are offering, a lot of value to these businesses as well. So we're really excited about that. And, as much as we want to appreciate our clients, appreciate also our supporters, investors, and all those people that have been with us over the years, we also want to appreciate these businesses that have been trying, and some of them are really thriving. People are doing amazing things. So this is our way of supporting that. And for us, being able to build a network of screens around Nigeria that we've done so far, that has given us daily reach of almost 1.3 million people, audience, and we've done that in 10 years. So there's every possibility that we can increase that to 20 million people within the next 6 months, within the next 18 months. Personally, in terms of expansion, what we're looking at is measurable visibility for the clients. So we need to speak about the numbers of people that they are going to be exposed to, at different locations. So for us, it's just a celebration of that and pushing forward that narrative that you can actually do something like this, supporting your community, and, have a good story to tell at the end of the day.
Okay, for this past 10 years, what would you say are the major lessons you've, achieved or gathered from managing a business such as Nimbus Media?
Yeah, thank you. That's a super question. Lessons. So number one lesson I would say is you need to have a vision. You need to be resilient, because I said everything about how we had one venue to this venue to that venue to how many venues we have now, but it wasn't a straight line. It was ups and downs, and some of the downs were very hard. We've lost venues. We've lost venues that we had. Those venues are no longer with us. We've lost people that were in our team, very pivotal people that are no longer with us. We've lost client briefs, and contracts that very important and lucrative to us over these years. So it's not been something that I would say is all rosy. But then that resilience and the fact that we had a vision, this is what we want to achieve. So in as much as those things happen, having a vision helps to shepherd one through. Then also, there is nothing more important than the place of partnering with people, partnering as against trying to go it alone. The story of Nimbus is a story of partnerships upon partnerships upon partnerships, foundational partnerships to partnerships that have been on for over 10 years, and for example, our partnership with Ikeja City Mall, which is a very lucrative partnership for both parties, and also a partnership that has been impactful for both parties. And you can see the growth in both parties. So, and that's just an example of one partnership. On the technology side, we have a lot of partnerships too. So we've really been blessed to have good people and have the opportunity to learn from our mistakes, but not fatal mistakes that would mean that we are nowhere to be found. And we are here, still here. So, and we hope to still be here in the future, but then we need to evolve the vision. We need to evolve the vision, and that's what we're doing now. So this is a time of taking stock, of course, appreciating, and such learnings, as I've said to you, and there are numerous other learnings also. Me as a person, I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago. I've learned so much. I didn't start out in the advertising industry. So I'm actually a project manager and I'm a builder by trade. So that was what I studied and actually worked in that field before coming into this industry. So it was like, I wouldn't say baptism of fire, but when you talk about going months and months without a client, multiple months without a client, that speaks to maybe not having the right network. So those are things we had to build. And then also to build the capacity to be able to manage, multiple volume of campaign, different kinds of clients. It didn't happen in a day. So in learnings, there's so much I can say. And if I was going to say all the learnings, we would just be here for days. But I would say in a nutshell, resilience, having a vision, and partnering with people. I think those are the things that I will continue doing, those things, because I see that they work. Yeah.
Well, that's the much we can take on Marketing Edge on TV this week. Do well to join us for the second part of our conversation with the CEO of Nimbus Media, Amogali Abikele Mafuro. See you again.